What's up everyone, this is Saiyan. I went back once again for some more Let's Play I Ninja. In the last part we took care of the third area, Jungle Falls, and we're going to be now heading into the next area, the Mountain Gorge.
This door leads to the Mountain Gorge. Are you ready for some altitude?
Well, I couldn't finish the game if I didn't do it. Unfortunately, this game contains my least favorite mission in the game. Oh boy. But thankfully it's a side mission and you don't have to do it. And that popped up because in every kind of blank area of the Mountain Gorge, Sensei just tells you what levels are coming up. Don't need to do that for myself though. I know where they all are. Let's go for this one first, since I'm guessing it'll take the least amount of time. I'm hoping, anyway. The Crystal Cavern.
Search the caverns for explosive darts. Use the darts to release the giant crystal that holds the grade.
Is that all?
It's all in here. What do you know? It's one hell of a huge crystal. Unfortunately, it houses our grade. How the grade got in there, God knows. Maybe they made the crystal out of glass or some other material. I doubt it's natural. Because I believe that a grade could get stuck in there. Well, that depends on the grade itself is actually made out of.
Want some more? Have some more!
Like the nature of.
Eat that, sucker!
Take up a lot of darts for this area. Really, you only need 4 of them. Take out one of the. Take out the small ones.
In your face!
But unfortunately, you need to get rid of all of them.
Feel my steel!
Yes, no.
That's gonna hurt!
But rather than take in the Crystal Fall, but logic is working on here. Logic is not the best subject for video games. So those who like the mine areas of games, there's going to be a real special treat for this area. Oh, there's going to have a lot of
You want some too? Ha!
Once again, break out the ninja power. See, it doesn't, even if you attack it, you can guard it. It's just broken. As you can see, for almost all the levels in this area, you're going to be doing a lot of climbing. Since it's, well, a mountain, you're going to have to be doing, what ninjas supposedly do better amongst other warriors. Climb, sleep, although I don't think that ninjas are terribly good at climbing, so hiding in trees climbing a mountain. What's this?
Still!
I think at this point, if you got the golden stuff, like we have our soul sword and our black belt, that the game would be, much easier. But supposedly no. I'm guessing that the developers thought ahead and thought that the finish off an area completely before I move on. Then when I found anything important.
Some more!
That's a good strategy. I want to get everything. Scour every square inch of the place. Slice it through a couple of shurikens.
In your face!
And lock onto the target and press B. Like I said before, it only takes one dart to dismantle the whole. You gotta be doing it 3 more times. Drop to the bottomless abyss. It's not like you're going through the same area 4 times. It's actually different areas. They have different layouts, different looks, they have different placement. So it's not going to feel mundane and like you're doing the same damn thing. Each area has its own little perks. This one is more mechanical. This one has actual metal corridors instead of being set in the mine area. Rocket shears before you get
The blade is cold, yes!
otherwise, they're going to give you a little bit of time. For the most part, this part is not all that difficult. You can see my jump once again, so it's not that difficult. Stop saying that, or else I said repetitive. You can immediately just tell what kind of mission this is just by the layout of the level alone. For this one, it's because there are so many barrels everywhere and there's so many hiding spots that they can put it in. It's obviously going to be a right-click mission. There is no doubt. Well, when you have 3 kind of trials to go through, there's not a lot of tough guesswork that goes into it. You only got like enemies, time, and red coins. That's not too hard to find out what it is. This place. So, lasers, darts, bring out the ninja power again. Break the grab gate. Grab so that probably makes the grab harder.
Coming through!
One thing you saw, you can't use your power against it when it's inside of its shell. 2, if you get too close to it, it hides in its shell. So you have to kind of goad it into attack mode. So I have to start trying past all this. So, how you guys doing? I know I haven't been doing anything related to this game for a few days. The software is kind of a bitch. And skipping all the frames not allowing me to really get much done, which blows. But I think I'm finally getting into this one. You gotta find out what settings you're thinking to run on. What's the best thing for audio, video, and all that jazz. For a computer like mine, I can't really see it's not viruses, I know that much, because I have antivirus software. For some reason, it just won't give me a lot of space. And the program that has up that much space, I think the most I have is to take at least like 2 gigs each. That's about it. without my powers.
Steal! Some more?
Pinnacle is probably going
Out of my way!
to be done. Pinnacle runs west from space. Right on a higher platform, higher setting. Bust up the car for the third time. So now the Lord just empties its power and destroys my enemies. That's why it blows himself up. I don't know exactly how that works. Whatever. Alright, I questioned it. Something tells me that the other information for this is it's either all the enemies or not final. That surprised me. Of the variety I have right now. Even though he's supposed to be the strongest of the foot soldiers, like at all. Especially since I have the strongest sword and all that jazz. He's saying that a lot, all that jazz. Where that saying came from. No. Ninja didn't want to fall back off. Thank you. Before I give.
Ninja revive!
Like when you heal yourself, you get a little bit of a cut.
Some more? Some more!
Thank you, Lord. I have seen that trailer for Godzilla. I have definitely seen that. That was like thank God they brought back the monsters.
In your face!
It's been a while since we last seen it. I sort of sucks ass. I mean, seriously, it's not even Godzilla. Weird note, though. The spin-off series from the cartoon.
That's gonna hurt.
That Godzilla inside that that cartoon was supposedly the that looks more like the real Godzilla. Although he's still more of a iguana shape. He's but he has some powers from the real Godzilla. He breathes fire, attacks the monsters, I guess I would try it. It only takes 3. Just get off my meds. I don't take meds. That's the first grade of the area.
Yeah!
Get to the anime series as soon as we get to the next level.
Mission complete. Ooh, high
Take a
score!
while to fill that up, I can just tell. And no. Considering because there's a high chance of the video fucking up. Well, since we're already next to the next level, might as well go here. Of course, I have to separate the levels as much as I can for this area. Why? I guess just to make you try out the terrain a little bit
Explore the caverns and use the cloud crates to cross the deadly abyss. The grade is in the final cavern. Don't look down.
Oh, it's a good thing I'm
Well,
not afraid of
that's
heights.
all clear to me now.
Those aren't exactly what I would call clouds, they're just floating platforms. Well, that's the first stop on my way to get that grade. Yes, falling in this area is still not fun, so don't fall. Have difficulty surviving on large platforms. Going back to the Academy Series Godzilla, if they could somehow, put him into the next Godzilla fighting game, even though the original was kind of supposed to be unleashed, along with a few other monsters, including King Kong, why didn't they put him in? I think even Gamera was slated to be in the game, but unfortunately was scrapped. Why they did that, I have no idea. Probably
Feel my steel.
hopefully they make another fighting game.
Eat my sword.
Hopefully with Gamera and King Kong in it.
Out of my way.
That would be probably one of the best fighting games ever. Because, well, for one thing, Gamera and Godzilla in the same game, that is being done epic. Another, most people don't know if they're not like Monster Movie fans, but they know that from Godzilla-thon, but there was a movie called King Kong vs. Godzilla, and I think that a lot of people would love to reenact that. They beefed King Kong back up to Godzilla size, and throwing Gamera into the mix, Gamera being kind of the poor man's version of Godzilla, he's awesome in his own right. That just makes the whole thing as some of the most famous monsters in history. They're duking it out. Another thing that would make it even better, the giant claw. I mean, that would tie it all together and probably even make it the first real appearance of the giant claw. I know that some fan games, but I'm talking about like really put out by an actual company like Tar or something. Not independent publishers. Can I go on rambling on once again? That seems never stop rambling on. Some people, they prefer to be more someone who talks more about the game, more talkative, or funny let's player. I think I'm more of a red mage from Final Series. So I'm kind of funny, kind of informal, but great at both. It's kind of my deal. Well, that's okay. For some people, they want a little bit more. They're watching a potential war. And I can just tell that one of the missions for this place is going to be a timed mission. Bring up the shuriken.
Ninja Shuriken!
Right into him. Unfortunately, this battle area, the shuriken shoots right off into him instead of even fighting anything. I say, switch back, boys. Proud of being enemies of this mission. Want to see them cry for them monsters. These guys are mutants. They have gotta hit in this area. Toasted. Oh, I can just tell that that is going to be one of the worst parts of the time run. Just skip that. That's the rank. Unfortunately, the boss comes back. So you have to get rid of it again. The camera is also an enemy, it seems. Surprised I actually made that. Something tells me I don't have enough time for two of these. I don't want to get into a run of 30-minute videos like the last one. That is ridiculous. I enjoy each. Keep the silence. So far, I have not purchased any of the next-gen systems. Not counting the 3DS since I think I got a year ago. So, I have not yet bought any of the three. The PS4 and the Xbox One yet. Because I don't believe that any of them have really good games to except for Sonic Lost World, but then again, I played it. Yes. As for the game itself, it's been good, but but so far, there hasn't been anything really grabbing I mean, one thing that the Xbox One has going for it is, to be honest, Kinect is not really exactly what I'm looking for. The PS4, I haven't really seen anything so far. They could bring out another PlayStation All-Star, but everyone knows that's just dedicated. It's much more it's part of the game I do is that Daniel Fortescue of Medieval series on PS1. It's about time he made a reappearance.
Mission complete.
And no, the remake for the PSP doesn't It's just retreading the same first game, damn it. It's not the same. There are a couple new things in the remake. Medieval Resurrection, as they call it. But for the most part, it's pretty much the same game as the first. To be honest, there's not a hell of a lot to like in the remake for the first game. Thank God for no damage when falling. Okay, I think that's going to do it for today. Let's find that save point. It's over here. That's going to do it for today, so next time in Let's Play iNinja, we gab more about shit, and we go for the final level in this area before taking on the boss of the area. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.